Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody who knows that they owe you an apology. They have been wanting to find a way to communicate with you again, come back around, and make things all right, but they have known that this is going to require not just like an average, I'm sorry, I won't do that again, but something that comes across as very sincere, and that this apology would mean more if it also is accompanied by proof of change of behavior, right? Hey, I know we haven't spoken for a while, but I wanted to apologize for my actions and tell you about what changes I've been making or how things have changed for me, right? This is somebody who feels like the two of you have a very close bond and they don't want to lose that just because they were acting immature. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com, and that's in the description box for you, as well as a link to find out more about the memberships that I offer on the channel in case you're looking for additional content. We're going to start off with the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is version 2. What else do we have? I can't be with you, but I miss hearing your voice. I can't get enough of you. So this is somebody who could have been a bit non-committal. There could be a lot going on in this person's life. They may have struggled with emotional intimacy or letting somebody actually know what was going on in their life or in their mind. There is something, though, about your intellectual approach to life or the way you can handle a conversation that makes you really hard to forget. This is not someone who is just dismissing the time they spent with you and moving along. They still think about you and they still feel the pain of walking away or not being able to communicate with you. Hello, Pooja. How are you doing? Hello, Tarzan. What's up? I don't know how to feel. They want to apologize. They want to be close to you, but it's like they feel they have to prepare themselves to get rejected or get told that that was their chance and they don't get another one. They are very curious to find out whether or not you're still thinking about them, if there is another chance between the two of you. But they do feel like you broke their heart. And I think what has had to happen is for them to acknowledge that they also broke your heart. They may have just been looking at it one-sided, or they may have felt it was unfair for you to have standards, and that's not unfair. That's totally normal / encouraged. Hello, Malama, or Malama. Did I say that right? Hello, Lavender. Hello, Heather. How are you? This is a general reading, and what I normally do is if we reach a certain quantity of likes, we'll do 80 likes, then I will take personal questions at the end. But for right now, this would be a collective or general reading. Hello, Miguel. How are you doing? Hello, Tommy. What's going on? Hello, Webkin. So we have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 7 of Swords in the reverse. The truth is, I didn't do right by our connection. The truth is, I could have worked harder to understand where you're coming from or communicate my expectations, my needs, but I didn't. So that's what they've been charged with. Can they be honest with themselves about what they contributed to the falling out or the reason things didn't work out, right? Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Hello, Whaley. How are you doing? Oh, bless you too, Heather. Thank you for the positive energy. Oh, Hawaii, that's so cool. I visited Kihei, Wailea, Ka'anapali. I don't know if I'm saying them right, but I love like the vowel heavy language. Hello, Landon. Hello, John. Hello, Amrit. We've got the King of Swords and the Emperor. I mean, that's pretty big energy, and I feel like it's a positive shift from the past where this person was really concerned about how people viewed them, not really interested in being fair so much as being right. If you have to choose between being fair or being right, then that's what needs to change, right? This is someone who is acknowledging that they need to do better with regards to their morals or acting in a way that they know they would be proud of, right? So they're standing up and they're acknowledging, I contributed to the situation that broke us up or that caused us to stop talking, and I know I owe you an apology, at least for the part that I played in that, right? Oh, there's so much culture there. And I'm a big fan of art, and I remember going to some really incredible art galleries. Let's see, would that have been... What town was that? It might have been Kihei. Thank you, Alicia. I hope that's how I'm supposed to say your name. Hello, Samael. How are you? Hello, Carrie. We've got the Page of Cups and the Fool in the reverse. The fact is, and I didn't want to admit it back then, but I will now, I was acting foolish, I was acting immature, I made some decisions that I justified, but if I'm honest with myself, it's probably not the right action, not the right approach. I shouldn't have said that, or I should have said something different, right? Ah, from Germany. Hello, Charlie, how are you? I have a soft spot in my heart for Germany. I spent some time in Karlsruhe, and not enough time was spent in Berlin. I went to Alexanderplatz, which was really cool. Hello, Dark and Edgy. How are you doing? We've got 10 of Wands and the King of Wands. Fiery energy. I think this is somebody who's decided I have made some changes in my life that were not easy, but it puts me in a position where I feel more confident to go after what I want. In other words, I know that I've taken my sweet time. I know that I probably should have apologized to you previously, but I've been able to deal with some of the things that I refused to deal with back then. So I feel like the apology is going to land better, right? Ooh, are you guys having trouble hearing me? I got 2 comments about audio, so those of you that are listening, if you can let me know. All right, so I'm going to pick up this reading shortly, but I'm going to start a new live stream, okay? So if y'all want to hear what else is going on with this story, I'll be right back.